All right. Go ahead and take a comfortable posture in your chair. Not so comfortable you fall asleep. If you can, keep your spine upright, your hands in your lap, your feet on the floor, and your chin tucked in just a bit. And you'll notice as you do that, it stretches the back of your neck and really elongates your whole spine, pulls you up into a more balanced posture. Let your shoulders drop. I don't know why we so often are trying to put our shoulders up at the level of our ears. We can let them relax, let gravity do its thing and drop them down. Let them just hang comfortably at our sides. And then take a moment to take 3 deep breaths in and out, in and out, and in and out. And go ahead and just breathe normally now, just naturally. Let your breath come and go without trying to control it, make it long or deep. You'll find if you let it do this, it usually grows a little longer and a little deeper. That's not our goal. Our goal is just to let the breath come freely and to turn around to look at it and watch it. And then imagine that there's a stone on the top of your head. And as you feel that breath entering your nostrils, going all the way down into your belly, imagine that stone slowly sinking. It moves through past your forehead. And as that stone passes, it brings coolness and relaxation to the areas it passes through. So if your forehead is knotted and wrinkled, it grows comfortable, relaxed, and smoother. The pebble moves down past your eyes and your nose. And with relaxation, it also brings attention. So when it passes through your nose, you feel that breath entering your body. You feel the cool air on the in-breath and the warm air breathed out, warmed by your lungs as it's entered your body and restored your oxygen to you. The pebble continues down around your mouth and your jaw, your ears. And take a moment to relax that jaw. So often that's another place we hold tension. You don't need to clench your teeth. They can be slightly open or barely touching. And see what happens. Just try this. If you put a small smile on your face, you might not even need to think about anything that makes you smile. What you may find is that putting that smile on your face brings some good feelings or happy thoughts. That pebble continues down into your neck. Again, not forcing your chin in against your throat, but just tucking your chin, feeling the muscles relax and stretch across the back of your neck. And then where they attach to your shoulders, you feel that relaxation entering, and the tension is heavier and it begins to move downwards. You can picture that relaxation as lightness, and as it moves down, and we let go of the tension, it just begins to sink like the pebble is. Pebble moves into our shoulders and our chest, and you let your shoulders relax. As you've relaxed those muscles along the sides of your neck, the muscles across the top of your shoulders tend to relax too. You feel your shoulders grow heavier. You feel your shoulders roll back, opening your chest. This allows you to breathe more fully, again, without even having that being your intention. Just letting those shoulders roll back, your chest opening up. It's kind of that posture we relate to feeling proud. And sometimes we feel that we shouldn't be so proud. I think most of us don't do it enough. It's also kind of fearlessness, exposing your chest, your heart, and your lungs, that you don't need to protect yourself. Certainly not in this moment. You're just sitting, relaxing, quiet. That pebble continues down your spine into your lower back. And you let that gentle curve of your spine be present, and opening up your abdomen so that your breath can be pulled in a little deeper as you relax. You relax that diaphragm that draws the breath in like a bellows. Right in the center of your diaphragm, just a few fingers widths below your navel, you'll feel your center of gravity. And you can feel how that's the point where you feel stable, that the breath is drawn into and that forces the breath out on the out breath. And as you look at your breath now, you may realize you're not needing to seemingly push that breath at all. You relax your body around the lungs and around the breath. And the breath leaves with hardly any effort till the lungs are empty. It's just deflating like a balloon that you're not holding the end of anymore. And then, deflated, the lungs naturally want to draw in more air, and they open like a bellows and draw that air in again. As you breathe in, feel that belly rise. Breathe out and your belly falls. Breathing in and breathing out. Now that pebble continues down into your tailbone and comes to rest for a moment right there in your thighs on top of the chair. You can feel some gratitude towards those hips, those thighs that power our walking, move us about the world throughout the day. And you feel that balance of your body, your spine straight and stacked like blocks and nestling into the stable base that your spine and your hips provide. The pebble continues down through your thighs and your calves, bringing in that coolness and lightness. You might be surprised to find you keep a fair amount of tension in your calves. Maybe you're one of those people who is always tapping your foot or crossing your legs and moving your foot back and forth. And you can let that be still. You can let that tension again continue to flow down, be replaced by the cool lightness. The interesting thing about that tension is that it takes effort to maintain it. We're not always aware of that. Unless there's damage or real pain in the body, relaxation is the normal, natural state. Sitting balanced, letting gravity pull us down and hold us in that seat. Not expending all that energy to tense up your whole body. Sometimes that whole body can be tensed because of the slightest thing, a toothache, a worrying thought, an itch that we can't itch on our leg. And your whole body goes tense, like forming a fist when you're angry. Your body becomes a fist. Open the hand of that body and let the last of that tension flow out your feet and down into the ground. And you just feel that coolness, that lightness, that stability in your seat. You continue breathing, feeling your breath rise as your belly rises, fall as your belly falls, breathing in and breathing out. And as your body relaxes, as you stop expending that energy to keep it tense, you can turn your attention for a moment to your mind. Is that closed like a fist? Are there worries, things that need to be done, sadnesses that come into your mind and cause it to tense up and close? The same way as you open your body, you can relax that mind. Let go of those thoughts. Let them flow right out as the tension did. You breathe in, and as you breathe out, let those worrying thoughts flow out with your breath. Let your mind relax as though it too is light, though your thoughts float on the surface of the water. And all that tension is like the pebble continuing its journey after it's gone through your mind and your body, and going into a stream to sink to the bottom and remain there for now, so that that tension can't easily return, both in your mind and your body. You let that relaxation linger, and you notice it and feel it, so that you know you can recreate it. You know that it's your birthright to feel that way. The moment we were first born and we weren't all tight, it's always amazing to me to see with the littlest babies is how loose those joints are. And I know it's in part because they haven't developed the muscles, but they also aren't feeling they need to protect themselves against the world, tensing up that whole body, tensing up their minds. They haven't learned to be fearful yet. They just want to explore this world that they've just discovered and find it endlessly interesting. Sounds and smells, breathing, moving their hand, turning their head, being given nourishment and food, held and supported in their parents' arms. And in the same way, we can realize out of that curiosity, of that sense of wanting to explore the world, but at the same time, we're held by the world. It holds us up and supports us. So we can let go of that tension, that need to fight and armor ourselves. Just let that relaxation remain. Just meet all the things of the world with that curiosity. Your thoughts, breath, sound of a clock ticking, fan blowing in the air conditioning system, car going by outside. Let's relax for a moment and feel that support. And we can also get a sense of what it is like to be an infant. Few of us have experienced ever since that what it's like to just have your head supported, held up, as it is when it's in the crook of your mother or father's arm. And you can feel for a moment that you don't need to work so hard to hold that head up. Head, which is fairly heavy. If you tuck your chin, relax your neck and shoulders, it just sits on the stem of your neck, balanced. You don't even need to work to hold it up. It balances and draws that breath in. The breath enters there. Imagine, if you can, that that breath is going all the way down to your toes, filling your entire body. A relaxed breath. Still a natural breath. He said, don't try to lengthen that breath or deepen it, but notice for a moment and compare it to when you began. You may have been tense or had trouble relaxing, had trouble focusing. Your breath was short, noisy. Now your breath is quieter, slower and deeper. And you've done nothing but relaxed, paid attention to the breath, and opened that hand of your body and opened the hand of your mind. And this took all of about 10 minutes. So as you feel this, remember, this can be available to you at any time. Actually, you can have a taste of it from just one breath. If you think to pause, to relax. And if you have longer, watch several breaths. Imagine that pebble dropping, bringing down the tension with it as it falls through your body and into the water, and bringing that lightness and coolness. You practice this and get good at this. And even in your most tense moments, you'll find you can relax. You'll find it easier to breathe and let go of things. So often when there's something we're faced with, some hard lifting we have to do, or a difficult conversation we have to have with someone, we not only forget to breathe in a relaxed way, we sometimes hold our breath and forget to breathe at all. But if you can remember to breathe even in those difficult situations, you'll find that that in-breath keeps refreshing, keeps allowing you to open your mind, open your hand, open the body. And then that out-breath, that's where, if you're a martial artist or lifting something heavy, that's where your strength comes. Your strength, your readiness to move and take action in whatever situation you're in. You need both that calmness that comes with the breath in and that strength and forward motion that comes with the breath out. So try before anything that's difficult, or even before lifting something heavy. Just take a few breaths to center yourself, to calm yourself, to let go of that tension, and you'll find not only are you lighter, but all the things in the world around you are lighter, easier to lift, easier to deal with. So I hope in just those few moments that I stopped, you were able to feel that, realize that it wasn't my voice that got you there. It was your attention, your focus, your choosing to be relaxed. And know that you can return there at any time. Try this when you're bored, or if you can remember to do it, try it when you're going to do something difficult at the next week and see if it helps. Right now, we'll take 3 deep breaths, and whenever you're ready, open your eyes.